Hi, this is Goggett, and today what I'm going to be making some pasta sauce chili mac my way. You can use any type of pasta sauce you like in this, and I'll show you the ingredients what you need to make this. You need 1 pound of ground beef, and I'm making about 3 cups of pasta, so I'm going to use a jar and a half of sauce, any kind of sauce you want, and 3 cups of elbow macaronis. And I'm also going to add some bell pepper and onion to it. And you're also going to have, if you have chili mac, of course, you're going to have chili powder. This is, you can put as much as you want. I usually put around maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons, and that's what I'm going to put in this pasta. And I'll go ahead and get started and show you how all this comes about. Over here we have some ground beef, and what I've done is I've already went ahead and started browning it up. And that's 1 pound of ground beef. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and add the bell pepper and onion mixture to it. And I'm going to cook these so they're just kind of hot, because like I say, I like the crunch to it, to the vegetables. I don't like them all soggy and stuff, so that's what we're going to do here. And something else is I'm going to make this like in 3 parts. The first part is browning the meat and adding the vegetable spices and pasta sauce. And the next part would be adding the macaroni, because then you got to let it simmer for a little bit. And then I'll have the third part will be the finished product, and I'll plate it up and show you how it turned out. So we got this going here. Move this out of the way. Don't need to be there. And all I'm going to do is kind of brown this up. The meat is already kind of browned up, and I'm going to go ahead and soften up the vegetables just a little bit, not a whole lot, because like I say, I like the crunch to them. If you don't like the crunch to them, go ahead and just make them till they're soggy. But me, myself, I like kind of the crunch. There's something about having like the chili mac and macaroni, and then, wow, you got that crunch to it. That's just me, though. It's just a thing about it, I don't know. You don't have to do this a lot unless, you know, you want them soggy. Just going to let them hang out there for a little bit. And like I say, on the pasta sauce, you can have any kind of pasta sauce you want. This pasta sauce was on sale at Walmart, and decided to buy it because it's a little bit cheaper than the Walmart brand. So I went ahead and got it. I got the one with the flavor with meat. It don't matter what kind you get. Get whatever kind you like. Man, I can smell them onions and bell peppers start to come in effect. Starting to smell pretty good in here now, since I added those. Just going to let it cook a little bit longer, another minute or two, and then I'm going to go ahead and add that pasta sauce to it. When we add the pasta sauce, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring the pasta sauce up with the ground beef and vegetables, we're going to bring it up to a boil. So it's going to be boiling. Then we're going to reduce the heat. Then we're going to reduce the heat on it and let it just simmer with all the, like the chili powder and the pasta sauce and everything. We're going to let it just hang out there and simmer for about 10 minutes, covered. You want to cover it when you're doing it. That way all the flavors will mix in. In the meantime, we're going to cook up our pasta and have it where we can put it in. Then we're going to go ahead and let it cook in there until it's warmed up. This is very simple to do. It don't take a whole lot to do it. Okay, that's about where I want it right now. Going to go ahead and add the pasta sauce to it. Whoa, sliding around. That's why I hate these stoves. They slide around. Add a little bit more. Then we're going to mix it up real good and cover it and forget about it for about 10 minutes. Kind of mix that up. Let that come to like a kind of a boil. I'm going to go ahead and add my chili powder to it. Like I say, just kind of eyeball it, add how much you think it ought to be. That's how much I think it ought to be. And mix it in. Because remember, it's chili mac. You want a little bit of the spice, but not a whole lot. If that looks good enough to eat right there, that looks almost like chili. Like a good Texas chili. A little bit more. Well, maybe not. Okay, as you can see, this is coming to a boil now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a lid on it and reduce the heat. I'm going to reduce the heat on it, and I'm going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes. It's just going to simmer there for 10 minutes. I'm going to set this timer so I don't forget. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cook the pasta in the pasta boat. And if you don't have one of these, well, I'll show you what a pasta boat is on the next second part of this when I have the pasta cooked. I appreciate you watching the video. Hope you give this a try. Oh, and something else, I have another video on chili mac my way, which is, it don't have the pasta sauce in it. It's made the way I make it, and it's really good. Yeah, go ahead and check that out on my channel. I appreciate you watching. Leave a comment whether you like the video, whether you don't. And I'll have the second part coming up. Y'all take care.